What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we are doing the calendar for the month of June. Now, June is a very interesting month, particularly this year more than any other month, and that is mainly because, typically I make these videos based off of what happens in Japan, so like what happened in June 2 years ago for Japan, and then we kind of correlate that into like what we're going to be getting on NA. But this one's a little tricky because all of the events that happened in June for Japan in 2020, either we already got them or we already they've already happened, like are starting, so if you look at the events, like there's really nothing that's coming. So I was really thinking about just not making a video for this month, but I decided not to because I make one every month, and I feel like that would kind of just be like the easy way out, and I'm afraid if I miss one month, then I might miss other months as well. So I decided not to do that. So basically this video is going to just be talking about what's already out and just kind of guessing what is coming, because we have absolutely nothing to go on, although we can take a few guesses. So yeah, as I say that, let's go ahead and get into it. So the 1st of June, which is today as of this recording, we have both summer, well, not both, but there's 3 summer banners available. 2 of them are currently available at this point in time. They're going to feature Summer Musashi and Summer Osaka Bihime, and you also have Summer Artoria Ruler and Summer Okida, who is an assassin. So those will be your characters for June 1st. I do think the Summer Batch has some really good characters, and if you were interested in pulling on the anniversary for Caster Artoria, which everyone should be, definitely look at going for Musashi. She's a very good combo piece with Caster Artoria. Just throwing that out there. If you did manage to get one of the Musashis last year, strongly recommend at least trying to get a second copy so you can loop Noble Phantasms and just make farming and content generally easier with, Caster Artoria when she rolls around. Moving on to the second, we do have the 4-star Servants swapping out on their respective banners. So we have Carmilla, and we also have the mysterious alter ego. Why do I always say her name wrong? But Summer Melt will be available on the 2nd. So the 3rd, you do have the first banner will stay the same. Second banner actually switches out Melt and Okida. It was really weird that it did it like this, but I think it did it just so they can catch up and be on the same rotation. But yeah, not much of a change there. The 4th, all the characters will be available. So you have Musashi, Osaka Bihime, and Carmilla on banner 1, and you have Artoria, Okida, and Melt on banner number 2. Moving on to the 5th is a Sunday, so the first 2 banners remain the same, but we do get the 3rd banner of the event, which is the Merlin banner, only available on Sundays. So you have Merlin, Siegfried, and Kotaro available. Although you can pull Kotaro and Siegfried pretty much whenever, but regardless, those 3 are available as rated up servants. They all have costumes in the event, so definitely, if you want those costumes, you'll need those characters, and then you can only pull for them on Sundays, so one of your 2 chances of pulling for these characters in the event, so still go for it. If you don't have Merlin, Merlin's still a really good character, so strongly recommend on that. Moving on to the 6th, and we go back to Osaka Bihime and Melt being the 4-star characters, with both 5-star characters remaining there. They'll be there the entirety of the banners. Of course, they're the featured units. So the 7th will also feature these same characters, no changes there. The 8th will switch out the 4 stars, so you have Carmilla and Okida, and this will be the same for the 9th. The 10th, we have all the characters rated up once again, and this will hold true until the 12th. And on the 12th, we do also have the Merlin group coming back, and this will be the final day for the event. So you'll be able to pull for all of the characters that you want on the final day. So make sure you pull for them before then, And that is where the content ends for the month of June. Everything else is pure speculation and just guesses. Maybe in a stream somewhere they announce what's coming. If I'm being honest, I have been very busy with work and have not been staying up to date with all of the live streams and all of the news announcements. So I do apologize if I missed something. But regardless, moving on. So July, well, for July on Japan, they had 3 different possible things that we haven't gotten yet. So you have the BB event, which is a main interlude. You have the Kama event, and you also do have the summer, I don't even know what to call it, but they called it the swimsuit banner on JP. I'm not necessarily sure that we're going to get that banner, so I left that one out, but I did include the other 2 banners. So I included the BB event and the Kama event. It kind of works out if you look at it for dates, just because of the duration of the dates. It'll last you pretty much until the end of June. So I thought maybe that might be the direction that they go. But who knows? Like I said, like it doesn't really. There's no way of predicting really. But you know, the NA version of the game has their anniversary in July, so obviously all those events that we're gonna have in July on JP aren't gonna be happening in July because of the anniversary stuff. So that leads me to think that they're just going to push it up and have that stuff happen in June. And that makes sense because that frees up July, and then August they can actually just do like the new summer stuff. Obviously the anniversary for JP is in August, so we're not gonna get all that stuff, but there's things that they could do. I don't really know, but like I said, we're just guessing. Anyway, so BB's event on the 13th has a banner, of course, and it's going to feature Melt, Passionlip, and Suzuka Gozen. There is also another 5-star character, but that one is not available on the 13th, so the first day it will not be available. So you have to wait a little bit for that. But if you go to the 14th, everything remains the same. And then the 15th, you do have Melt and King Protea switching out. So that'll be the other 5-star character for this banner. They just kind of flip-flop rotations and stuff. There's like a 2-day rotation, so the 16th will remain the same. On the 17th, you have all 4 characters available, and that will also be true for the 18th and the 19th and the 20th. And then moving on to the 21st, you have Melt, Passionlip, and Suzuka rated up. That'll be the same for the 22nd. And then on the 23rd and the 24th, you have King Protea available instead of Melt. And then on the 26th, you have all the characters available. And I'm projecting that to be the final day. And then for the 27th, we'll start with Kama's event. So you'll have Kama rated up with Yagyu. And that'll be the same for the 28th. 29th, Kama and Kiara will swap, so Kiara will be the 5-star servant, and that will be the same for the 30th. So you have Kiara and Yagyu. Yagyu's rated up the entirety of the event, so you can just get him whenever, really. So yeah, that is the month of July. Could be very wrong in my predictions for this. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, this is kind of like, well, I think I said July, but June. This is the calm period, like calm before the storm, before the anniversary. Unfortunately, this time around, there are some really good servants to pull for. Pretty much every 5-star character that is available in the month of June is kind of worth pulling for. So yeah, that really is up to you if you want any of these characters specifically. Obviously, go for it. There's a chance that we can get the swimsuit banner. Just a quick little overview for that. I don't really have any graphics or anything like that, but so pretty much, I don't really know the exact criteria for it, but it's called a swimsuit plus AoE Noble Phantasm only summoning campaign. So obviously, AoE Noble Phantasms and swimsuit characters will be available. So it does give you chances of getting some characters that you might not normally be able to get. Me personally, I'm really going to be looking forward to it to try and get the Assassin Nito Chris, She's the only summer character I don't have, and I feel like an idiot for not going for it back in the day. So hopefully I can rectify my mistake. But you do have other characters as well, like Summer Mordred is in there, Caster Nero, stuff like that. Pretty much anyone that fits that criteria will be there, but there's no rate ups for any of the characters, so you're kind of just going to be hoping for the best, and it could be a very dangerous banner, but it is also a banner that I don't actually expect us to get, at least in this capacity. They might do this in August in some capacity, just to fill space and time, but we'll see. I really hope we do get it, just so I can try and waste money on getting that Nitocris, but regardless, for me personally, I'm not pulling for any of these banners. I have all the characters. Luckily, I was able to get Musashi MP5 last year. Wasn't the plan, just kind of happened. So really excited to use her now with coins and stuff there. Caster Artoria coming out, just be a relatively good time. But yeah, all in all, it is actually a really good month. Just for me personally, I will not be pulling on anything that I could see, and I shall just save up for Caster Artoria when her time is coming. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys will be pulling for in the month of June. If you guys liked the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord, so definitely feel free to check those out, and I will see you guys next time.